Let's go inside Cal High Sports now with an outstanding athlete who's great on the field and on the stage.
Robert, Nicole Poach was just a freshman when she decided to start playing field hockey for the Lancers. But it's her dedication to being a graceful ballerina and dancer separating her from being just any ordinary athlete.
I mean, I've been dancing for about 14 years or more. I do point and I do tap, lyrical, contemporary, and I've done hip hop for several years. It really takes a lot of energy out, but it is the most fun thing I have ever done, and I'm so happy my mom put me through that when I was little. In dance, you really have to be very limber. You have to have a very good hip rotation. And just like in field hockey, you have to have strong arms and strong legs, which I got through dance from dancing about 14 years. So it has really helped me, but it is totally different in muscles working.
As a sophomore, she came in and she had really improved, and a lot of times with sophomores, even if they're not as skilled, you know, sometimes the conditioning, the physical conditioning gets our attention. And she was one of those kids that we just really couldn't ignore how much she had improved in terms of her physical conditioning and then her stick skills. Plus, she's a tremendous competitor.
She's a very creative dancer. She can go across the room and do something on her own. And she works really hard, and that's what I really like about Nicole.
Right when I get to the dance studio, I tape my toes, I tape my big toes, I tape them together. I make sure that when I cut my toes, it has to be straight. I can't have point edges. I take an ice bath with my feet. I just soak my blisters. It's hard days working as a point and having time for school and field hockey. I wake up at 6, I get ready, I go to school by 7, go through school. At 2:30, I'm done with school. 3 o'clock, I start practice until 5:30. And then from 5:30 till 9, I go as fast as I can to get to my practice safely. I go to dance, and dance usually starts at 6, so I run a little late and I go till 9 or 9:30. And then I just crank out my homework from 9:30 to 11.
She kind of runs with that grace. You know, some of them that are a little bit faster are more like, you know, gazelles and stuff, but she's tall and she just has these long strides. And you can just tell that she's got real control over her body movements, and that's obviously, I think, maybe more of, if nothing else, a test to, you know, cross-training and how it can help from one sport to the other.
The ballet gives you the technique that you need to make you a strong dancer. And when you come to tap, that technique comes into it and allows her to pick up movements much faster and easier.
I've never gotten nervous in my life for dancing or field hockey, so it's just something I was born to perform, and I love it. So there's no nerves when I'm out on that field or when I'm on that dance in a dance studio. It's just everything I love to do, so I take pride in it.
Nicole has really mastered her schedule and being able to balance everything. I don't know how she gets in even a meal, but she says she manages to fit it all in.
She's very talented young lady. Thanks, Marissa.